What's going on, subscribers? Welcome to a brand new video from the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where we teach you how to become a more profitable investor in the stock market. I'm going to show you in today's video how I am actually very close to an 850 credit score at 21 years old, and how you can do the same as well with the tips and tricks that I show you in the video. Thank you all so much for joining me in today's video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. You definitely don't want to miss out on any amazing videos that we release to help you make more money and become more profitable. We cover all sorts of topics revolving around personal finance, such as investing in the stock market, credit cards, how to make money, business topics, anything like that. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe. Like this video, it really helps me out. Let's get this video to 50 likes. Leave me a comment down below on your opinion of the video at the end. What's your credit score? How are you doing building that? And I do have some affiliate links for some free stocks, free money. With Webull, you'll get 2 free stocks. With Robinhood, they'll give you a free stock as soon as you get started. There's no reason why you should not take advantage of any of these. M1 Finance, they'll give you $10 as soon as you get started investing. Right now is the perfect time to get started investing. Why wait? For this secure credit card, they'll give you a $50 sign-up bonus. These links are in the description. Let's get to the video. Alright, so I'm going to list out the most important steps that you need to be following to get the biggest credit score that you can get. The reason why you should have the biggest credit score you can get is because it allows you to borrow money to make more money from that at a very cheap interest rate. So it's advantageous for you to build your credit score and make it as best as possible, because it's going to help you get approved and also be able to get the money you need now to make more money in the short term. So number one, this is a trick that I followed. Become an authorized user for someone else, and you have to make sure that someone else has a great credit score. Do not do it if they have a bad credit score and they struggle with credit, because that's gonna end up affecting your credit score. So yeah, if you sign up to be an authorized user on someone else's credit card, that's gonna give you all their great benefits of their credit score and their credit history to yours. That's what I did, and I had a 0 credit score, and it got me all the way to 700. After then, I had to build it on my own. Number 2 is always pay in full and on time. If you are not paying your credit cards in full because you can't, you shouldn't be using credit cards. Always make sure whatever you charge on there that you pay it in full whenever it's due and on time. You have to make sure you're doing that, because if you're not doing that, it's only going to affect your credit score in a negative way. So make sure you're doing step 1 and 2. Number 3, do not max out your credit line. This is very important. So let's say you have a $2,000 credit line. Don't ever even get near $2,000. Always stay below, like $500 is fine. If you have to, you can go up to $1,000, but don't go above that, because once you start getting near the max of your credit line, it might be more difficult for you to pay it off. And also, credit scores are composed of your utilization score, and the less you utilize the cards, the better your credit score is going to be. So make sure you're not using them to their max. Number 4, do not close any credit lines. This is a big mistake that a lot of people make, and they do this because they're not using any of those credit cards, so they just simply decide to close it. But the reality is, if you close a card, it's going to negatively impact your credit score. So make sure you keep it open. As long as they're not charging you annual fees, then there's no reason why you should close it. Plus, I would never sign up for a card that charges you an annual fee, because that's going to cost you money. So do not close any credit lines. Number 5, make sure you are getting 2 to 3 new credit cards every single year. The reality is, the more credit cards you have, the better credit score you will have, because it'll improve your credit line and it will help your overall utilization of credit. There are many benefits of getting more credit cards, and it will not harm you in any way. So make sure you keep on applying to 2 to 3 new credit cards per year. Make sure you don't overdo this, because if you overdo this, it'll affect your hard inquiries or soft inquiries, and that can negatively impact your score. So yeah, make sure you're always getting new credit cards, but limited to 2 to 3. That's a very conservative number of new credit cards every single year. So now let's get to number 6. Get easy credit cards first. So do not waste your time trying to get the luxurious credit card, the hard to get credit cards, because that will just waste hard inquiries, soft inquiries, which will reduce your score. Only temporarily, but it makes more sense to get the easier credit cards first. Do not waste your time trying to get the elite credit cards. That'll happen eventually. For right now, just get the easy credit cards like Discover secured credit card, any sort of secured credit card you can get to get started. Make sure you do that and eventually work your way up. Like the one that's really easy to get is the one I have in the description, the link where you get $50 sign up bonus. For that one, it's very easy. All you have to do is give them a deposit and they'll give it to you back after you prove that you're paying on time. So yeah, that's a very easy card to apply to that you can do today. So get the easy cards first. You'll thank me later. All these 6 steps are what I used to get the credit score that I have now. And I still have some work to do to get to the 850, but I'm working my way up and very close to that. I'm a lot higher than most people at my age that I have right now. So here's a look at my Credit Karma. So I have about a 764, 757. And when a bank actually pulls your actual credit score, it's actually a lot higher. Like they recently did that to me and they told me I had a 788. I was surprised. They say that Credit Karma normally gives you a lower credit score than you actually do. But 764 is pretty good for someone my age. And what I basically did was those steps that I showed you. My payment history is always 100%. My credit card utilization usually stays between 0% to 3%. And that's because I have a very high credit line. I have like a $20,000 credit line at my age. And that's because I'm an authorized user for someone else. And they have like a really long, like a really high credit line as well. So I basically transfer it on to my credit report. And when the bank pulls my credit card report, my credit score report, it shows my uncle's as well, but it shows it as mine, so they don't know it's somebody else's as well. And it's perfectly legal. It's not illegal to do this. Everyone does it, so make sure you're taking advantage of this. My age of credit history is the one that needs the most help in right now. It's kind of low because when you average it in, I'm new to credit cards, but the oldest account is 15 years, so it only takes the average. So there's nothing much that I can do with this other than make sure I keep my accounts open so that the history builds up. I have about 5 total open accounts right now. This is the other area where I need help in, just getting more credit cards. So the only thing that I can do to improve my credit score that I haven't done is get more credit cards and just wait longer, because that's going to build my history. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much perfect on my credit score. There's really nothing much that I can do at this point other than keep on applying to new credit cards and building my credit history. If you have any suggestions for my next credit card, make sure you leave me a comment down below. I'll let you know if I have it already or not, because I'm looking for the next one. Alright, so there we go, subscribers. That is how you can get a really good credit score, really close to 850. So yeah, let's get to 850 credit score. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me or anything that I can do to improve. So yeah, let me know if you learned something today. Leave me a comment down below. Make sure you like this video, it really helps me out. And also make sure you subscribe to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace.